Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we are counting down underrated Hindi films from recent years. Those who enjoy Hindi films must give it a try and leave a comment below how many films you have already seen from this list or intend to see. Now let's get started. 10. Kafiron Ki Namaz, 2016, available on YouTube. Directed by Ram Ramesh Sharma. Kafiron Ki Namaz is about a recently caught martial ed army officer, a writer and a musician who confess their most personal secrets to each other on a rainy Christmas Eve somewhere in Srinagar, Kashmir. What begins as a dramatic discussion between the army officer and the writer in an old, abandoned hotel soon turns into a chilling meeting raising some pertinent issues. Meanwhile, the writer's camera assistant stands as a mute spectator and records everything on his camera. 9. The Blue Umbrella, 2005, directed by Vishal Bhardwaj. The Blue Umbrella follows the simple story of Binya, a mountain girl, who chances upon a blue umbrella and gets it for herself in exchange for her lucky charm. The entire village becomes envious of the umbrella, including the shopkeeper, Ram Bharosa, who tries to buy the beautiful umbrella from Binya. 8. Badlapur, 2015, directed by Sriram Raghavan. Raghu loses his wife and son when two bank robbers steal their car in a bid to run. Devastated by the incident, Raghu decides to take revenge on the culprits. Years after his wife and son are murdered, he finds out who pulled the trigger and sets out for revenge. 7. Lutera, 2013, available on YouTube. Directed by Vikramaditya Motwan. Set in the era of the 1950s, against the backdrop of the Zamindari Abolition Act by the newly independent India, it tells the story of a young conman posing as an archaeologist and the daughter of a Bengali zamindar. The film stars Sonakshi Sinha and Ranveer Singh in lead roles. 6. Peepli Live, 2010, available on Netflix. Directed by Anusha Rizvi. Mahmood Farooqi, on the verge of losing his family's farm, Natha Omkar Das Manikpuri arrives at a unique solution to his financial predicament: suicide. After all, the Indian government supplies hefty payouts to the families of farmers who kill themselves. But, when a broadcast journalist hears of Natha's plan, the poor man is thrust into the center of a media circus. While a nation of viewers watches what Natha will do with bated breath, local politicians fear a backlash from the controversy. 5. Detective Byomkesh Bakshi, 2015, available on Amazon Prime. Directed by Dibakar Banerjee. Set in 1940s war-torn Calcutta, Byomkesh, fresh out of college, agrees to investigate the disappearance of Bhuvan, a chemist. Assisted by Bhuvan's son Ajit, Byomkesh links the case to a larger conspiracy that will unsettle Calcutta. The film follows the first case of Detective Byomkesh Bakshi dealing with the opium heroin trade, based on the famous detective series by Bengali writer Sharadendu Bandyopadhyay. 4. Lal Rang, 2016, available on Netflix. Directed by Syed Ahmad Afzal. Lal Rang is the story of Rajesh and Shankar, who are bound by blood. The two become friends at college. Rajesh wants a respectable job unlike his father who worked as a peon. At college, he meets Shankar, a stalwart who commands respect. He has Rajesh's dream bike and dream life. Their friendship is touching as the elusive Shankar would do anything for his friend. Shankar insists on getting duty at blood bank and he bribes his way into it. Rajesh takes a while to realize that the game of blood theft is huge. The big bucks loot doe-eyed Rajesh into it and he has it: the money, the bike, new girlfriend. 3. Dharm, 2007, available on YouTube. Directed by Bhavna Talwar. When a priest's wife brings home an orphan boy, her husband is against it. Over time, he develops a connection with him, but is shocked when he finds out the boy's religion. The Muslim mother of a child shows up 4 years after a revered Brahman priest who has adopted the baby. The family give the boy back, but he reappears again later seeking refuge. 2. Pan Singh Tomar, 2012, available on Netflix. Directed by Tigmanshu Dhulia. Pan Singh Tomar is the true story of an army athlete driven by high dose of epinephrine to serve the nation and save his family. Being a food lover, Tomar was not allowed to eat more. Taking his seniors' suggestions, he gets into army sports team, wins lot of medals for services. On the other side, in Chambal, Tomar gets to know about his elder brother illegal acquisition of family land, takes voluntary retirement to settle his family disputes. 1. Ek Doctor Ki Maut, 1990, available on YouTube. Directed by Tapan Sinha. Written by Rajesh Das. After years of painstaking research at the cost of his domestic pleasure, Dr. Deepankar Roy discovers a vaccine for leprosy. The news is flashed over television and overnight, an insignificant junior doctor receives international recognition. Professional jealousy and abuse of power threaten Dr. Roy, even as the Secretary of Health reprimands him for breaking the news to the press. He is asked to report to the Director of Health. Professional colleagues Dr. Arijit Sen and Dr. Ramananda invite him to a lecture, but it is merely a pretense to humiliate him. Dr. Roy suffers a mild heart attack, but he refuses to go to the hospital. His wife and few others like Dr. Kundu stand by Dr. Roy, but the harassment continues. A letter from an American foundation is suppressed and Dr. Roy transferred to a remote village. The last straw is 2 American doctors receiving credit for discovering the same vaccine. Dr. Roy is shattered. So that was the list, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching our all-time underrated Hindi films. For more updates, make sure you subscribe to our channel. The handle is right in front of you.